What's up, Jabroni Simon here? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Gilmore Girls episode number 4 of season number 2, The Road Trip to Harvard. So we're heading to Harvard. That's awesome. So last episode was a very interesting episode. So although this show is a very easygoing, easy breezy kind of show, where not a lot really happens, I love when we get to these these points where we have different opinions, and I love reading the comments about how different our opinions are. And it's happened a couple times, but the major times it's happened is with Christopher, and now this time Lorelai and kind of Christopher. I love seeing the different perspectives of, because I kept calling Lorelai broken, and that might be the wrong way to say it. I don't know if I use the word broken as in she's been hurt and has had to struggle, so she's not fully, I don't know, like, remember the episode where Lorelai was talking to Rory, and she essentially talked about how she didn't want Rory to feel like she couldn't love someone because she couldn't love someone, like because Lorelai couldn't love someone. I took that as Lorelai was worried that essentially Rory was broken in that sense of love, which is what Lorelai said she was in that moment. I don't think she used the word broken. Maybe she did. But I don't mean broken as like she's a broken woman or anything. I just mean she's broken on the inside. If she was a man, anything, she's just broken. That part of her has a hole in it, and it's hard for her to fill it because she's been screwed over and not shown love so many times in her life by people that she thought should show her love. So that's what I meant with that broken comment. Nobody really got mad about that, but I just wanted to lay it out there. But I love the conversations in the comment section about that and why she is the way she is. Some people were taking it the way that, oh, she just likes her life and doesn't want it to change, and that's all it is. Some people were like, no, it's because she's scared. Different perspectives, and I don't know. I find that to be the most fascinating thing when it comes to TV shows, is how we interpret it differently. And even that even an episode like Gilmore Girls can take that little moment, or not little, that moment, it's a big moment, and kind of take it in different ways. Like, and the whole thing about Rory kind of enabling her, and how they kind of enable each other to do these different things. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, we're gonna hop in here. Head over to Patreon if you want full reactions. Like, comment, subscribe. It looks like we're gonna be right where we left off. So we were taking a road trip. We weren't taking a road trip. We just left in the middle of the night. Is this that next day? Is this part of that? It says road trip to Harvard. I mean, I don't know if was that the plan the whole time, or are we just going to end up there? I don't know. But let's hop in here. Let's have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. There we go. I wonder if this is where I start to dislike them. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm really irritated by them right now, because the show kind of makes it seem like it's this whimsical thing still, when it's really not. Like, she called off her wedding. It's a real serious thing, and neither one of them is accepting it. Interesting. Usually there's like a balancing act where one of them brings one back. Doesn't seem like anybody's bringing either one of them back right now. For reality.
You on your way in?
No, not yet. Actually, I'm gonna be out of town for a couple of days.
What?
Yeah, Rory and I decided to hit the road.
But how can you be hitting the road? You're supposed to be getting...
The engagement is off, Suki.
What? What happened?
Well, it's a long story.
Consider it done. So where are you going?
We have no idea.
Man, everybody is way too nice to
I'll
her.
talk to you soon.
Like, they
Just
need
call the
to
cell if you need anything.
talk. Like, they need to really talk to her.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like, this is crazy.
You're a good cake, Clyde.
Let's call.
Let's go.
Let's call.
Sense of adventure.
Let's go.
What the hell? Is Donald 100?
Hello there.
Hi. Would you like to ring the bell?
We just found the first room in the history of the world that would have made Liberace say, "Whoa, step back, no one's that gay."
Oh, look. This is a book that past guests have written in. This room made my soul sore. Ugh.
Good Lord.
I'm not really sleepy.
Me neither. We could sing.
Sing?
Yeah, we could sing Anarchy in the UK at the top of our lungs.
Oh, that would be good. Or, we could talk?
Oh, okay.
There we go. Let's get real.
What about?
Please, let's get real.
Oh, I don't know. Max?
Yes.
I just need to know if...
Good night, Rory.
But
Good night.
What if she tried?
Are you sure that you're not just running scared?
Rory.
Because I think that you really love him, but you just freaked out and you don't know what to do. Everything was planned. Everyone was excited, including you, and then all of a sudden you're out.
Well, I changed my mind.
This is our life that you just tossed off.
Hey,
Yes.
I didn't just toss off anything.
We had plans. We made space in the closet.
Oh, Rory, just because we moved a couple of boxes is not reason enough for me to get married.
Max was counting on this. I was counting on this.
Rory, stop it. We are not going to have this fight in a flowery bedroom with dentists singing gypsies, tramps, and thieves in the background. It's too David Lynch.
I think you love him.
I respect Rory so much right now, and I'm so glad they had that scene. Because she's putting on this act for her, but she expressed everything right there. I love it. So good. I mean, I've been saying when they got together, I was saying like it feels rushed. I'm glad they didn't work out, and I'm glad that Rory called it out. Awesome. I loved it. But I just needed somebody to call her out on the
They're taller.
craziness.
Not the same.
Books, huh? You should find a field with less paperwork.
Hey.
You have two. I still have one.
You said you have
Yes, I do publish. Kind of a dry line of work. Not much to talk about.
Oh, tell her I'm sorry. That's tough.
He says he's sorry.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now he's happy.
Refill number 9.
I thought you said I had to go.
You can hang a bit.
Really?
Welcome to France. Coffee's on the house, stuff.
He's
Thanks.
happy.
Or should I say gracias?
In fact, everyone's coffee's on the house. today.
Gracias? Wait, what?
Like your hat.
Jesus. He's so happy now.
Mom, I saved you school and you love me, right?
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna have to drag her away now.
Oh, shucks. It was so nice talking to you.
Run, Rory,
Lovely
run.
talking to you, dear.
I now have abandonment issues.
I had to make a call.
You left me hanging.
I owe you one.
Big time.
All right. Well, you're out now. What do you want to do?
Kill you.
And
I don't know. What do you want to do?
bounce tennis balls off of Sammy?
Seriously?
School you're gonna
I
be
don't
in?
believe it.
Believe it. 'cause
Couple
there
years.
it is.
Harvard University.
It's really real.
He's gonna think she's a student.
Man, there are a lot of postings here.
Oh yeah, there sure are.
You looking for a place to live?
Maybe.
Well, there's a lot of choices. Something for everybody. I think we have a class together. Contract law? Professor Jefferson?
Oh yeah, chef's class.
Right. I've been amazed to have you.
Really?
Yeah.
Such a liar. He lied though.
Do you like the class?
It's not too bad.
We're gonna get in trouble.
You're such a worry wart.
How would they know?
Get in character. What? Hey there.
Hi.
I'm Angie. This is Trish.
Hi.
How's it going?
Not bad.
Oh, cool. We're
Why are they
splitting up
looking
3
her so
classes.
weird?
We got chef next.
It is tiny.
Your Oxford English dictionary is going to need a room of its own.
It'll fit
Wait,
somewhere.
is this a one-person
window,
dorm room?
brick wall. You're going to need a better view.
Well,
No
this isn't my
way.
room to begin with.
Sitting at the desk.
What?
Yeah, really
Oh,
get into it. Pretend
this
like
is
you're
weird.
studying.
What are we doing?
Okay.
Oh, jeez. God.
Oh, hey, Susie.
Why would you leave the door open?
I'll be here.
You can go one of two ways. She'll raise her hand and she'll get it right, or she'll be embarrassed.
Leading a virtuous life.
Be embarrassed. Got
Get
it.
her out.
Excuse me?
You're going to take the class. You have to take a seat.
Oh,
It's like a,
Point, Professor, but I'm not sure I agree with
hey.
That's because Stoicism was not about giving up things.
2 options while remaining a stoic.
Thanks, this was fun.
All right. For your next meeting.
Is that the, that looks like the, it looks familiar. Is that the guy from
I was
Heroes?
It was amazing. I can't wait.
I think
love college.
Lorelai's
I love Harvard. I love
had she missed
fatalism.
out on it. I guess 1990 would have been the year she graduated, probably. She would have went to college, maybe.
Leave town, even for just a little while. I always expect
Oh.
everything to look different.
And it never does.
It
I
never
wonder if
does.
nobody's gonna react to it. Oh, never mind. They're all gonna react to it. Holy shit. Oh no. Yep, okay.
Patty's good.
I thought maybe people weren't gonna care. Like, oh, it's Lorelai. Of course she didn't go through with it.
Squirrel.
good grief.
Sitting on a Harvard rock.
Doesn't he look smart?
He looks dirty.
I'm surprised she's not disappointed or upset. Oh,
That's
gee.
Rory's dorm and part of my finger. You're just jealous because we didn't invite you to come along.
Next time.
Next time you go to Harvard, you're going to do it properly with a scheduled visit and a guide.
I told her about the guide.
And why would you go out of town now so soon before your wedding? Didn't your fiance mind?
Oh, shit.
Mom, Max and I are not together anymore. The wedding is off.
The wedding's off?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh.
Next question should be why.
Who called it off?
I did.
Put it away in a closet, and you won't know what it is until you do get married someday.
Tell me now.
Sorry.
Come on. Mom, I may never get married. I may be a free spirit my whole life, or fall in love with a separated Catholic guy like Katharine Hepburn did, and then not get to go to his funeral when he dies.
Rory? Oh
Hey, you came back.
I see.
They didn't leave you in Korea.
I had hopes, dreams.
I escaped from Korea. I'm home. Hi, Lorelai.
Welcome home, sweetie.
It's so amazing to be back.
I've been feeling kind of guilty.
Don't. You are great, Luke. Just making me that chuppah alone.
Oh, the chuppah. I love that stupid chuppah on your lawn.
And we took a tour of Harvard.
Harvard. Interesting.
It was amazing. Seeing Rory there in a dorm room, in a classroom. She fit.
Yeah, I could see her fitting there.
She was right.
I'm feeling
at home.
really weird about Lorelai
So,
right
how
now.
you taking that?
Taking what?
Seeing her fit.
I loved it. And I hated it.
That seems about right.
How? When?
We just got back. Mom, is it okay if I go to Lane's for a bit?
Oh, yeah. I'll meet you back at the house.
Okay.
Harvard? That is so cool. I mean, what did you see?
Oh, Harvard Yard.
Yeah, they're gonna be alone.
How was it?
Are you gonna be able to handle being alone? Is the question. Don't call who I think you're calling.
Suki, hey, it's me. We're back. Good, it was good. But first things first. I want to start moving on the in thing.
All right, well, that was episode number 4 of season number 2. I truly don't know how I feel about this episode. I think I liked it. I think I liked a lot of it, right? I want to give it a 7. That moment alone with Rory, Lorelai, makes me want to give it an 8. This is actually the first time, I think, I don't know if you guys can remember, it might be the first time that I actually am not in love with Lorelai. Usually I'm on her side on a lot of things. I love her as a character. This is the first time where I'm like, I think what you did was messed up. I think the way you're just pushing it aside is messed up. The way people reacted about it is also kind of weird. Nobody really, my problem was nobody really confronted you or called you out on it. They just kind of all accepted it, which is what I thought would happen. But I feel like what the show's going to do is just move on from that, and it's not going to be a problem. It's like, oh, that's the end of the arc for Max. Now we're moving on. And I truly feel like this should be a heavier moment, and we didn't really get a heavy moment. It kind of tried to turn everything into like comedy. And I don't know. How I feel about all that. I'm not like, I don't love it. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm gonna give it a 7. Honestly. The Harvard stuff was cool. Seeing Rory and like her elements was awesome. Seeing how Lorelai reacts to that was pretty cool as well. The end stuff I didn't care about. The Luke stuff was actually kind of funny. Even when, so the moment that Suki hung up and we saw the cake and everything, and she was looking at it, I feel like she played it for comedy, where she was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have named you." I think that moment should have been more somber. Like Suki should have been sad. He didn't come out like nobody came off as sad. The only time it came off as sad is when like we were going back into town and it was like, "Oh, do you want a hug?" And I don't know. I felt like it was played for comedy too. Like even the moment when Rory's arguing with her didn't get played for sad. I don't know. Let's break it down. So we start off at the beginning. We're road tripping. We don't know where we're going. Lorelai's kind of trying to avoid any kind of serious conversations. Rory's actually trying to figure out where we're going, not get lost. We go to like this Nut place. Then we call Sookie. This moment is again, he's talking about the wedding's off. They play it for comedy, the whole cake thing. No somberness, no sadness there. We go to a bed and breakfast. We meet this kind of like spooky-ish kind of lady. We go into the room. We can't leave because it's like a convention or something happening downstairs. I love this moment when we're arguing.
That would be a good time.
I just need to know if...
Good night, Rory.
But...
Good night.
Like, I don't know. I like this moment a lot. I kind of wish we would have had more of it. It was literally like a 2-minute scene. I wish we would have had it longer. The next day we just move away from it. Like, they even look at each other and they're like, we good? We good. And then they just move on. Never to be addressed again. We got the whole Luke thing. Luke being happy about it was solid. Us going to Harvard was cool. Walking around, seeing how it all is. I'm actually kind of worried that Rory's not going to get into Harvard. That's going to be a real big problem for her. Awesome seeing like Lorelai get confused with like a college student. We go into the dorms. This scene was weird. These girls that are just looking at them. I didn't get that scene. Why were they being so odd? They're being real odd. All right, we go into the room. Then we go into a lecture. Rory's fitting right in. So I said when it was happening, I was like, this could go one of two ways. She could either embarrass herself and feel that she's not ready, or it can go in the line that she's just already ready. I also thought it was kind of cool, Lorelai looking at the year she got the 1990 thing. And I'm assuming that's the year she was supposed to graduate, and she didn't. And I don't know. I thought that was actually pretty cool. Like, the actress sewed it with her eyes, like, and I don't know. I thought it was really good. Get back to town. People are just sad. We see the archway thing. We're taking pictures. We tell the mom, but even the mom thing, it wasn't. Should have been more emotional as well. I don't know. I feel like they didn't really make it emotional as it should be. Like, your engagement was cut off. Like you called it off. Like, that's a big deal. They then again turned it into a joke about a gift. Here we go with Luke. Wants to open the inn. So it's interesting. That could be like the arc for the season. Her trying to get the funds together to get an inn. Her going through the bank, all that stuff. Luke feeling sorry. Felt like Luke was trying to ask her out on a date here. And then we call Sookie about the end, and that's it. And I like the look that she gave Rory and Lane about when they were talking about Harvard and stuff. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra early over there. If you want them, if you don't, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.